Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about 3 embarrassing stories that happened in my childhood. So starting from the age of 6 till about 17, that age. And I got this video idea from, I think her YouTube name is Haley. So I'll put her video in the description and I'll link her channel as well, so you can go check out her video and all that stuff. So yeah, so I just saw her video on YouTube and I decided, oh, I should do the same thing because it's very it's kind of funny to do this and it's kind of embarrassing as well. So exposing. And yeah, so let's get started. The story I have for you guys today is something that happened to me when I was in preschool or kindergarten, depends on how you call it. So what happened was, I used to go to KG1 way back when I was small, obviously, like I was probably 3 or 4 years old, and I would take my milk with me to school and drink it in the school because I would get motion sickness. If I drank it before and tried to go, I would get motion sickness, so because of that I would take it with me to school. So this one day I decided, okay, I'm gonna give the milk to the teacher, or my mom would give the milk to the teacher and tell her, and I would just ignore it forever and be like, okay, whatever, no one's drinking milk today, and you know, whatever. And then I forget the milk container in the school and it stays there the whole day, the whole night as well. And what happens is I go the next day to school, this time with no milk because there's no container to take the milk in, because this container is like kind of like a cup which has a lid on it type thing. So without that we wouldn't be able to take the milk because we had to go by car and it would be such a bumpy ride and all that stuff. So the brilliant teacher was there at the time. I don't really remember what it was. I don't think it was my class teacher. It was like another teacher who came from one of the subjects in KG1. What she decides to do is she takes it and I tell her, I think, oh, I don't know how, yeah, I think I probably told her that it's mine, and because she asked or something, I'm not sure, but so she takes it. All I remember her doing is taking it and opening it and smelling it and checking if it's good or bad. So I think it was not fresh milk, it was made milk, you know, with the milk powder like that. So it was made, so I don't think it wastes as fast. So she just smelled it and checked if it's good or bad, and she realized that it's not bad. So she freaking made me drink it. It's so gross. It's okay, it's embarrassing. Now that I think about it, it's kind of embarrassing that I just went and drank random milk like that. And the other thing is that it's kind of gross because I don't think you should do that. Kids don't do those type of things. I drank it and I was perfectly fine the whole day, and I went home, and when I told my mom, she was like, what did she do? My mom was so like, what? Like confused and wondering why would a teacher do something like that, because like she probably thought it was okay for me to drink because it's not smelling bad, and I think she didn't know that it was left there to the previous day. I don't know, I didn't talk to people much when I was small, so I didn't know how that happened and all that stuff. So yeah, so that's the first story. So the weird milk story. Okay, now don't get grossed out. I have 2 more stories which have nothing to do with food or water or anything, so don't worry about that. Next story that I have for you is something that happened in church. So since we're Christians, we go to church. When we were small, like I was probably, this was way back in 2010, I guess, so which means I would be 9, probably 2011. So I would be 10. So when I was 9 or 10 years old, so there's this thing in the church that we went to. We would go to the front and we would say Bible verses. So there's this thing that the church does. They make us memorize a Bible verse, or any child who comes to the church sees it, and so they also are allowed to come the next time that they arrive to the church, and they didn't have Bibles ready for them to say when the mic comes to them. So we all would go front and stuff like that. So what happened here was, now the first week when I was ready with this Bible verse, they did not have the Bible verse session because they had so many things planned to do. And the next week we didn't go to church, I think, and this was on the 3rd week, and that day there was like so many people. I was in a bigger hall and stuff like that. So what I did was I just went through my verse once and I was like, okay, I remember it very well and everything's fine. Then they called us to go front, all the children, to go front and say Bible verses, and there were a lot of children this time, and I was just like waiting for my turn to come and not remembering my Bible verse, you know, while waiting. And then the mic comes to me and I'm like, so confused and blank and looking back into the morning, what am I supposed to do now? And I had a big brain and I decided to ask my younger sister, who was like at the time 5 or 6 years old, what's my Bible verse? And she was like, I I don't know. As usual, she's like, I don't know for everything. So I was like, why did I even bother doing that? And the embarrassing part of this, okay, it's already embarrassing that I didn't know my Bibles and there's a whole congregation in front of me, like a lot of people in front of me. And it was like so weird, and there were so many other children also waiting on my right side. So I was like, oh my god, what do I do? And then I think I heard my sister whispering, just say something else. Like, you know, like, just say it and like hurry it up so it doesn't look weird because it's already awkward. And then I was about to say something else, and guess what? There was some random person. There was a person sitting in the front, okay, one of the kids' parents, and he just like he probably couldn't hold it in, and he just started laughing so loudly, which made everyone else laugh as well. And I was like so embarrassed, and I was like, what is going on? And I was like, whatever. I was just ignoring it, and I just said something. I don't know what I said, even something for sure that I've known for a long time. I just said that, and Tharuki gave the mic, and I just kept looking down, and I was ignoring everyone because I was like dressed kind of nice and all that stuff. And it was so awkward, and I was like, oh my god, so embarrassed. So that's the second story I have for you. And the third story I have for you today is something that happened recently. So this happened in 2019 when I went for my examinations, for my O-level examinations. So since I was a private candidate in this country, I had to go for my exams in a different hall that was given by the exam board. So what happened was, this specific day, I think I was doing my English exam, if I'm not wrong. And there were a bunch of people sitting. So on where I was sitting, there was a bunch of girls on that side, all lighter in skin color than me, which is so awkward. And on that side, there was a bunch of people who were from the same school, wearing the same uniform and stuff. And I was sitting here. So when I looked that side, they're like all talking with each other because they're from the same school, so they like know each other and stuff. So they were like whatever. And on this side, everyone was talking with everyone and like that. And I was just sitting there all on my own, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm like the only one here sitting on my own, talking to no one and all that. And you don't even have your phones or devices with you because like you are about to enter the examination hall, so they won't allow you to take anything with you, just your pouch and your statement of entry, that type of thing. So I was like, what is this? And I was like kind of embarrassed that I had no one to talk to. And on top of that, I was like just looking around like, oh my god, they're all like lighter in skin color than me. And I was thinking so much about it. I was like, what is going on? And I was like so confused and wondering like, what in the world? And then finally they were like, okay, you can enter the hall. And I was like, good, I get to go from here and like sit, and now no one's going to talk with anyone because you can't talk with me in the examination hall. So that is the third story I had for you today. So that was not very embarrassing. That was just like an awkward situation, I feel like. So yeah, I mean, that was like not a big deal, but the other two were really weird. Those are the three stories I have for you guys today. And yeah, this idea wasn't my own idea. It's from Haley, as I said earlier. So link in description for her YouTube channel and her video as well. She, I think, gave 5, I'm not sure, I think 5 embarrassing stories. And yeah, you could go check those out as well. Those are also kind of embarrassing. And that's all I have for today's video. I will be uploading consistently starting from this video, and that's final. I'm pretty sure I'm going to upload 4 videos a month if I'm not wrong, or if I don't mess it up. Like last time, I think I told you guys that I would be uploading every Sunday, and I just wanted to say that I'm going to be uploading consistently. I have been uploading consistently on other places like TikTok, so go and check out my TikTok, link in description. You can see I have reached above 100 followers, so if you go and follow me there and get me up to 1,000, I can go live with you guys and then talk to you even more. So you could do that, and then also make sure, if you're new here, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and do all those things. And I do respond to comments. You could just say anything and I would just respond to you and stuff like that. And someone has requested for a room tour. It'll be coming soon. Tharuki, she requested for a room tour. It'll be coming soon, so don't worry about that. Stay tuned for that as well. I'm getting my room set up for it, that's why. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give a big thumbs up. Subscribe, my channel is going to be down there. Hit the bell icon on the other side so that you don't miss out on my videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.